This is a quick review of simplifying radicals. So remember, a radical is a number that is written using the square root or radical symbol. For example, radical 4, radical 120. And remember that even though both positive 2 squared equals 4 and negative 2 squared equals 4, that when we see radical 4 written, we're just referring to the positive answer, so positive 2. If we wanted to refer to the negative answer, we would actually say or write negative radical 4. So negative radical 4 is equal to negative 2. Another word which you may or may not have heard before is surd. And a surd is an irrational radical. So for example, the square root of 8. 8 is not a perfect square. An irrational radical is a surd. Or the square root of 11, radical 11. Radical 500. Any number underneath the radical that is not a perfect square. Okay, so let's look at our first example of simplifying radicals. Let's simplify the square root of 18, or radical 18. So first step, find the largest perfect square factor of 18. So remember, perfect square factors are numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on. 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared, and so on. Find the largest one that is a factor of 18. So for us, that's 9. 9 divides evenly into 18. Then rewrite the radical as the radical of the perfect square that we just found times another factor. So 9 times what is 18? 9 times 2. So I can write this as the square root of 9 times 2, or radical 9 times 2. I always put the perfect square first, by the way. Doesn't have to be, but it makes it easier. Third step, break this into 2 radicals. So the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. And then simplify the first radical, which is why I put my perfect square one first. So the square root of 9 is 3. I still have my radical 2. So radical 18 simplifies to 3 radical 2. One more example. Radical 432. Okay, the largest perfect square factor of 432, and I found this using my calculator, is 144. So I can write this as the square root of 144 times 3. Break it into 2 radicals, the square root of 144 times the square root of 3. Square root of 144 is 12. I still have my radical 3. So radical 432 simplifies to 12 radical 3.